This is another podcast from Coburg Maths involving physics. This is the movement assignment with hints and problem solving ideas. To start off with, we're going to look at some problem solving strategies that you might find useful for this assignment, such as drawing a diagram. Diagram can be useful for helping you visualise a problem. Here's a simple example of a diagram, a projectile motion question diagram. What quantities do we know and what do we want to find out, and do we have a formula that puts them all together? You may find these equations useful for answering the following problems. The first problem is a two-car problem. In this problem we're comparing the velocity of two cars. This is the initial conditions of the problem. This graph shows the velocity of each car over a time interval. Redraw these diagrams in your books and label them for vehicle. To help you with this, think about what it means for v to be equal to 0. To help you with this question, think about how acceleration is defined and what a velocity time graph indicates. For this question, think about the area underneath the velocity time graph and how displacement and velocity and time are related together. The next problem is the cork problem. So remember, gravity is the only thing acting on this cork as it travels upwards and downwards. Remember, you can pause at any time to read the instructions to explain the problem. So we want to determine the maximum height reached by the cork. We need to think about, is the acceleration constant on the cork? To determine its speed when it's shown on the head, what speed is it travelling at the top of its path? So it's going up one moment and then down the next. Here is the bike problem. So Ray's pedalling a bike north. So direction is going to be important in this question. These are all the different types of forces we need to consider in drawing a free body diagram for this question. Okay, here we need to talk about net force, some of the forces acting on a body, and we can also incorporate Newton's second law. For this question we need to look at vector addition and subtraction and all the forces acting on the road. Remember, you can pause this clip at any time while you're thinking about the questions and as you answer them in your workbooks. Thank you.